Enjoy the show.
Marley was dead to begin with.
There's no doubt whatever about that.
The register of his burial was signed by the clergyman, the clerk, the undertaker, and the chief mourner.
Scrooge signed it.
Marley was dead as a doornail.
As dead as a coffin nail.
Scrooge knew he was dead. Of course he did. How could he otherwise?
Scrooge and he were partners.
Scrooge was his sole executor.
His sole administrator. His soul was signed.
His soul was free.
And sole mourner.
But even Scrooge was not so dreadfully cut up by the sad event.
There's no doubt that Marley was dead.
Scrooge never painted out Bob Marley's name. There it stood, years later, above the warehouse door, Scrooge and Marley. Sometimes people new to the business called Scrooge, and sometimes Marley. But he answered to both names. It was all the same to him.
Ebenezer Scrooge, a squeezing, wrenching, grasping, scraping, clutching, covetous old sinner.
The cold wind froze on his cheeks, shriveled his cheek, stiffened his gait.
No one no one dreamed of children.
Nobody ever stopped him in the street to say, "My dear Scrooge, how are you?"
No beggars implored him to bestow a trifle.
Bah!
Even the blind men's dogs appeared to know him, and when they saw him coming on, would pull their owners into doorways.
But what did Scrooge care? It was the very thing he liked.
Once upon a time on Christmas Eve, all the children said they would be talking about
His clerk Bob trying to warm himself at the candlelight.
Uncle! Merry Christmas, Uncle. God save you.
Ah, humbug.
Oh, Christmas a humbug, Uncle. You don't mean that, I'm sure.
I do. Merry Christmas. What's Christmas to you? What right have you to be merry? What reason do you have to be merry? You're poor enough.
Come then. What right have you to be dismal? You're rich enough.
Ah, humbug.
Don't be cross, Uncle.
Now, what else can I be when I live in a world of fools such as this? Merry Christmas? Now it's upon Merry Christmas. What's Christmas to you anyway? A time for finding yourself a year older but not a penny richer? A time for paying bills with money you don't have? If I could work my will, every idiot that goes about with Merry Christmas should be boiled in his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly through his heart.
Uncle.
Nephew, keep Christmas your way and let me keep it in mine.
Keep it. But you don't keep it.
Well, let me leave it alone then. Much good has it done you? Much good will it ever do?
Well, there are many things from which I might have derived good, by which I have not profited, Christmas among the rest. Though I have always thought of Christmas time as kind, forgiving, charitable time, the only time I know of when men and women seem to open their shut-up hearts freely and think of people below them as if they were coming passengers to the grave, and not another race of creatures bound on other journeys. And therefore, Uncle, though it has never put a scrap of gold or silver in my pocket, I believe that it has done me good and will do me good, and I say, God bless it.
If you hear another sound from you, and you'll gain your Christmas by lifting your situation. What a powerful speaker, sir. I wonder you don't get into Parliament.
Don't be angry, Uncle. Come, dine with us tomorrow.
No.
Why?
Why? Why did you get married?
Because I fell in love.
Because you fell in love. Good afternoon.
Nay, Uncle. Well, you never came to see me before that happened. Why give it as a reason for not coming now?
Good afternoon.
I want nothing from you. I ask nothing of you. Why can we not be friends?
Good afternoon.
We've never had any quarrel into which I have been a party. But keep my Christmas humour to the last. And to you, Uncle, a Merry Christmas.
Good afternoon.
And a Happy New Year.
Good afternoon.
Ah! Merry Christmas, Paul.
And to you, sir, and a Happy New Year.
Yes, indeed. How are the family?
Very well, thank you, sir. I hope to spend tomorrow with them.
You hope.
Here's another fellow, my client. 15 shillings a week to spend and a wife and family to support, talking about a Merry Christmas. I'll retire to bedroom.
Uncle.
Never.
Uncle, Christmas Day.
You'll want the whole day tomorrow, I suppose.
Well, it's quite convenient, sir.
Yes, it is not convenient, and it is not fair. If I were to stop you half a crown for it, you think yourself ill-used, I'll be bound. But you don't think me ill-used when I pay for a day's wages for no work?
It's only once a year.
You know, it's a poor excuse for pinching a man's pockets every 25th of December. You'll work all day tomorrow, I suppose. Be here all the earlier the next morning.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Scrooge and Marley's, I believe. Have the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley.
Marley's been dead these past 7 years. He died 7 years ago this very night.
Oh, I have no doubt his liberality is well represented by his surviving partner. At this festive season of the year, Mr. Scrooge, it is more than usually desirable that we make a slight provision for the poor and destitute, who suffer greatly at this present time. Many thousands are in want of common necessaries, hundreds of thousands are in want of common comfort, sir.
Are there no prisons?
Plenty of prisons.
And the union workhouses, are they still in operation?
They are. Still, I wish you could say they were not.
Yeah. The poor law and the treadmill are still in full vigour then?
Both very busy, sir.
No. I was under the impression from what you said that something had occurred to stop them. I'm very pleased.
Under the impression that there's scarcely furnished Christian to the mind of body to the multitude. A few of us are enduring to raise a fund by the course of meeting truth, the means of law. We chose this time because it's a time when one completely felt. And Dungeons rejoice. Now, what shall I put you down for?
Nothing.
You wish to be anonymous.
I wish to be left alone, that's what I wish, and that's what you ask. I don't make merry myself at Christmas, and I can ill afford to make other people merry. I work hard to support those institutions I mentioned. Well, they cost enough. And those that are badly off had better go there.
Many can't go there, many would rather die.
Well, if they'd rather die, they'd better hurry up and do so and help reduce the surplus population. It's none of my business. It's enough for a man to be concerned with his own business and not worry about other people's. Mine occupies me constantly. Good afternoon. Humbug! It's humbug still! I won't believe it! Jacob? What do you want of me?
Much.
Who are you?
Ask me who I was.
What were you then? You're particular for a shade.
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
Can you sit down? Can. Do it then.
Oh, you don't believe in me.
No, I don't.
But what evidence would you have of my reality beyond that of your senses?
I really don't know.
Well, why do you doubt your senses?
Because a little thing affects them. A slight disorder of the stomach makes them cheats. You might be an undigested piece of beef, a blot of mustard, a crumb of cheese, a fragment of an underdone potato. There's rather more gravy than grave about you, whatever you are. Look, you see this toothpick?
I do,
You're not looking at it.
but I see it, notwithstanding.
I have but to swallow this, and I'll be persecuted for the rest of my days by a legion of goblins, each of my own creation. Humbug, I say! Humbug! Dreadful! Apparition, why do you torment me?
Do you believe in me or not?
Yes, I do! I must! Oh! Why do spirits walk the earth? Why did they come to me?
This is required of every man, that the spirit within him should walk abroad among his fellow and travel far and wide. And if that spirit goes not forth in life, it is condemned to do so after death. It is doomed to wander through the world and witness what it cannot share, but might have shared on earth, and turn to happiness.
You seem fettered, spirits. So tell me why.
I wear the chain I forged in life. I made it, link by link and yard by yard. I girded it on of my own free will, and of my own free will I wore it. Is its pattern strange to you? Or would you know the weight and length of the strong coil you bear yourself? It was full, as heavy and as long as this 7 Christmas Eves ago, and you have labored on it since. It's a ponderous chain.
No, Jacob, darling. Speak comfort to me, Jacob, pray.
I have none to give. It comes from other regions, Ebenezer Scrooge. It is conveyed by other ministers to other kinds of men. Now, nor can I tell you all that I would. A very little more is all permitted to me. I cannot rest, I cannot stay, I cannot linger anywhere. My spirit never walked outside our counting house, mark me. In life, my spirit never roved beyond the narrow limits of our money-changing home.
You must have been quite slow about it, then.
Slow?
Only 7 years dead and travelling all the time.
The whole time, yes, no rest, no peace, incessant torture.
quite fast.
Upon the wings of the wind. Still, I am captive, bound, double-eyed, not to know the long ages of incessant labor by our mortal creatures for the sort of passing fraternity, before the goodness of which it is susceptible is all developed, not to know that no space of regret can make amends for one life opportunity misused. Yet, such was I. Such was I.
You were always a good man of business, though, Jacob.
Business.
Yeah.
Mankind was my business. The common welfare was my business. Charity and mercy and forbearance and benevolence were all my business. The dealings of my trade were but a single drop of water in the comprehensive ocean of my business. At this time of the rolling year, I suffer the most. Why did I walk through crowds of fellow beings with my eyes turned down? Hear me, my time is nearly gone.
I will, but don't be flowery with me, Jacob. Don't be hard on me, pray.
How it is I appear before you in a shape that you can see, I may not tell. I have sat invisible beside you many and many a time, and that was no light part of my penance. But I am here tonight to warn you that you have yet a hope and chance of escaping my fate, a hope and chance of my procuring Ebenezer.
I mean, you're always a good friend to me, Jacob. Oh, thank you.
You will be haunted by 3 spirits.
Is that the hope and chance you spoke of, Jacob?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I think I'd rather not.
Without their visits, you cannot hope to shun the path I tread. Expect the first when the bell tolled 1.
Could I have them all at once and have it over, Jacob?
Expect the second on the next night at the same hour, the third upon the next night when the stroke of 12 has ceased to vibrate. Look to see me no more, and look at your own sake. You remember what has passed between us.
A quarter past it. A half past it. A quarter to it. Yeah, the hour itself, and nothing more. long path?
No! Your class!
Oh, your light is bright. I wonder if it could be dimmed or even extinguished. Look, I might have a candle somewhere.
The what would you put out with worldly hands the light I give? Is it not enough that you were one whose passions made this light and forced me through whole trains of years to wear it upon my head?
Well, look, if I offend thee, I humbly apologise. It was never my intention to force upon you a light from your noggin. Anyway, pray, may I ask what business brings you here?
Your welfare.
Yeah, well, I am much obliged, but I think a night of unbroken rest might be more suited to that end.
Your reclamation, then. Rise, take heed, and walk with me.
Look, the hour and the weather are not suited to pedestrian purposes. The cold outside! Oh, and I'm dressed lightly in my socks and bedclothes, and just this little night. And I have a cold about me.
Bear but a touch of my hand there, and you shall be upheld in more than this.
I was a boy here.
Your lip is trembling, and what is that upon your cheek?
No, it is a pimple, nothing more.
Seems to me your eyes are leaking.
No, it's just a pimple. Now, leave me where you live.
Do you recollect this place?
Remember it. I could walk his halls blind.
Strange to have forgotten it for so many years.
His name is Ebenezer Scrooge. We are to keep him here.
Here, at Christmas.
His father does not want him. His family do not want him, and we are charged with keeping him here.
What shall we do?
Keep him, what else can we do? But we mustn't let him be idle. He will work this Christmas time.
I will read. I will read and set out of joy. I will be no bother.
Read. Read what?
My stories, adventures, and excitement.
Stories, adventures.
No, boy. You're too old for such nonsense now. You need to be practical in this world.
Not dancing around in your imagination. Boy! Open your books, mathematics first. I said mathematics!
Don't get started with us, boy, or you'll regret this Christmas time.
These are but shadows of things that have been. They have no consciousness of us.
Yeah, I know all of that. Oh. Yes, dear old Ali Baba. And there's the parrot with the green body and the yellow tail. Oh, Robin Crusoe. Where have you been, Robin Crusoe? The man thought he was dreaming, you know, but he wasn't. It was the parrot all along. Oh, there goes Man Friday running for his life to the creek. Yeah. Poor child. I wish, but no, too late now.
What's the matter?
Oh no, there was a child playing a carol at my door earlier, and I wish I could have given them something. That's all.
Let us see another Christmas.
Dear brother, I've come to bring you home, dear brother. Home, home, home. Home, then? Yes, home for good and all. Home for ever and ever. But Father is much kinder now, so home's like heaven. Heaven, then? I do not believe it. He spoke to me so gently last night that I was not afraid to ask him once more if he might come home. And
Hades
Bring
we
down
await.
Master Scrooge's
Beelzebub? Beelzebub?
Always a delicate creature.
Remove this wall from me! Spirit of the past, the present, the future! I will not live in the past, I will live in the present, I will live in the future! Take this wall away from me! I'm home. I'm home. Oh, Christmas time and the heavens and Jacob Marley before me. I am home. I say it on my knees, Jacob Marley. I am home. The shadows of the future will be dispelled. I know it will. Oh, there's the door by which Jacob Marley showed his face. Oh, I'm here. It's all happened. It's all true. It all happened. Oh, I don't know what day it is. I don't know what month it is. I don't know who I am. I don't know where I've been, how long I have been amongst the spirits. Oh, I am like a little baby. Oh, are you there, sir? You? Oh, come here. Come here. What day is it today?
Eh?
What day is it today, my fine fellow?
Today?
Yeah.
Why, Christmas Day.
Christmas Day! I didn't miss it. Oh, thank heavens. Oh, the spirits must have done it all in one night. Oh, they can do that, you know. Of course they can. Of course they can. Hello, my fine fellow. Oh, do you know the poulterers on the next street, not one on the corner?
I should hope I did.
Oh, do you know if they've sold the giant turkey that was hanging there? Not the small one, but the big one.
The one as big as me?
Don't you love me, John? Yes, my bug.
It's hanging here now.
Oh, well, go and buy it.
Walker.
No, I say Ernest, my friend, go and buy it. If you come back with the man, I'll give you a shilling. Come back in 5 minutes, and I'll give you half a crown. Oh, I'll give it to Bob Cratchit. He won't know who it's come from. It's twice the size of Tiny Tim. Oh, God. Oh, dear Christmas Day. Oh, no. Come back. Merry Christmas, come back. Oh, come on in. Oh.
Mr. Scrooge.
That is my name, yes, and I fear it might not be pleasant to you, but I do beg your forgiveness, and I am very thankful for the work that you did. I hope you were successful yesterday. It was very kind of you.
Well, yes, many people think of the less fortunate this time of year.
Yes, of course. I wonder if you might just give me your kindness and draw near. Would you do me that goodness?
Lord bless me, my dear Mr. Scrooge. Are you serious?
It's not a farthing less. And that includes a great deal of back payments, of course, and some payments from Jacob Marley. Would you do me that favour, would you?
I don't know what to say to
Don't say anything at all, but would you come and see me, please?
I will.
Oh, thank you. 50 times thank you, bless you, yes. Oh.
Well, he was wise enough to know that no good ever happened on this globe.
That some people did not heartily laugh at.
And it was always said of him that he knew how to keep Christmas well.
And so, as Tiny Tim observed,
God bless us, everyone. God bless us, everyone.
God bless us,